stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your...
Okay, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the newly named Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and our home team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, block 15!
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
79! Under crush, under zero. Behind!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Exit, zero. Hey, orbit.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
First down, Rivers. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Rivers. And caught by Henry. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Here's Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's 3rd and 1.
Set, block 15!
Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Kill, 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 kill.
Done!
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Rivers. He completes it to Nelson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Hey, Delta!
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Push him back.
Load it! Load it! Flip!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
3rd and goal for Rivers. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Wait, that wide, 80!
Coming to you, coming to you. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten
up. Hey, Charlie, let me shoot.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To throw is Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Broncos nothing.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Go, go.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Right now. Hey, we don't get to that. Michael there. Ball. Shadow. Hey, wahoo. Ball's 50.
Brady to throw again. Out to the flat for Reddick. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Denver.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Mike 7. Mike 7. Let's go, baby. We turn up. Let's get that ball.
53, land now.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Tammy's a Mike. Check, 72.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Now Brady again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
No. Watch the eye. Mike 8, Mike 8. I'm coming. Mike 8.
Check it.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bronco.
80 weapons.
Mike 8. I got it. 36.
Let's go on. No, 66. Let's go on. No, 66.
On first down, Brady. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will get them one closer.
Broncos 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue Jones, focus. Hey, no. Hey, let's go. Tommy Cross. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Switch.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 51. Watch the slant.
Load it. 51's the Mike. Hey, Rich, get on!
Third and short yardage, Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. A Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Cluster. You. Scoot.
From the gun, Rivers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Wait, 20!
Here we go. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Four down. Mike 7.
Go Bandit! Here we go. Hey, go Bandit!
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is Latimer, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 31.
Alpha!
Here's Brady. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception here, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Taylor. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Okay? Yeah, you got to go. You ready?
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Even. 4 down, even. Hey. Load it. Wait. Hey, seam 6.
Throwing again. Rivers lets it go for Nelson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes this third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. On third down, here's Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing now is Brady. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Brady now on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack on first down, Brady, throw right side, taken in by Godwin. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on third down. Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Brady going to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Devin's a month. In your face. 72.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On second down, Eckler. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Slam. Delta.
Here's Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. Lets it go for Nelson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Mike 8. Hey,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey. My game. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Under 10. 10. Say. Sugar. What? 20.
Brady will try again on second down. And Matthews makes the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
They run it again with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10.
Hey, go 66.
To throw is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 36. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
64. Hey, Alpha.
Seven's a Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Seven's a Mike. Mike 7.
Shadow.
Mike 7. Mike 7. Mike 7.
Hey, second.
Now Brady. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2.
Wait till the end.
Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a gain.
This is caught at the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. J.J. Nelson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
Red Delta. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno. 61, matchbox lights. Here we go, here we go. My game. Alert. Watch the slip. Hey, wahoo.
Brady now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
6-6, full high. Check 26, check 26. Hey, box drop. Sugar.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Rip. My game. Hey, high 7.
To try again after the sack. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16.
No, 66. Hey, echo. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike 8. Go bandit. Check 3. Check. Alert. He's checking. Hey, team 6. Alert.
From the gun, it's Brady. The completion to Riddick. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. Chargers 27.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cody Latimer, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Go Orange. Get on. Mike 58. Alpha. Come on. Sponge. No. Keep it skinny.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively. On 2nd and 9, Rivers. Flush to his right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Load it. Buckle it up. Buckle it up.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Lets it go for Nelson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Travel.
Today you are. Not today. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Hey, I'm only going to load it. Load it.
Fofo's the mic.
The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. Flushed out right. Lets it go for Nelson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Brady. And this is Latimer, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, motion backfield. Motion backfield.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Wait, 28.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
He's got Allen, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down. To throw, Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Duron Harmon, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Broncos, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.